Thanks for tuning in again and welcome. In this 6-part video series on bioenergy, I would like to give you an introduction to bioenergy production from biomass. In the third episode, Why Bioenergy? Following a short introduction, we will go into following points in detail. Point 1. The energy transition is impossible without bioenergy. Point 2. Bioenergy is an essential part of the sustainable forest management. Point 3. Climate protection, value creation and jobs are beneficial side effects of bioenergy. As always, a short summary will conclude this episode. Let's start. I come from a small town in the mountains that is often inaccessible and or without electricity for days, in winter when there is massive snowfall. Often, central heating or heat pumps also stop working. Therefore, every house has a wood stove or a wood-burning stove to ensure heated living space and cooking facilities at all times. There, wood is exactly used in the same function as in the modern energy system. It provides security of supply and is the most reliable basis for providing the population with energy. Sustainable energy management ensures that sufficient fuel is available. Point 1. The energy transition is impossible without bioenergy. In recent years, fossil fuels have taken over the task of supplying use with energy at all times. 15 large gas power plants generate electricity and heat as needed. 880,000 gas heaters and 520,000 oil heaters provide space heating, and more than 7 million vehicles, including 5 million cars, are powered by diesel or gasoline. The industry is also heavily dependent on fossil gas. By expanding wind, water and solar energy, a part of this system can be converted to electricity-based application, such as heat pumps, electric cars and electric ovens. Solar thermal energy and geothermal energy are also available in the heating sector. However, even with the full expansion of these technologies, insulation of the building stock and efficient energy use, it is still impossible to talk about the phasing out of oil, coal and natural gas without taking bioenergy into account. Looking at energy transition scenarios, it becomes evident that bioenergy is developing into the most important energy source and will provide 30 to 15% of required energy. This is especially true in areas where electrification is difficult to implement or where reliable electricity and heat production is needed. Point 2. Bioenergy is an essential part of the sustainable forest management. Austria's land area is almost 50% covered by forests. Enormous amounts of biomass grow in these areas due to sustainable forest management, which has only been partially utilized. The wood stock has grown to 1.2 billion cubic meters of wood. Still, less wood is being used and it grows back. The forest stock must be adapted to new climate conditions through active management due to the significantly increased temperatures, irregular rainfall and long periods of drought. At the same time, the occurrence of damaged wood from wind throws, bark beetles and tree diseases is increasing. Bioenergy offers the advantage that the resulting amounts of wood, regardless of tree species, quality or industrial demand, can be used locally in wood heating system, district and local heating plants, or for electricity production. The forest industry can generate revenue for sustainable management through woody energy, and at the same time, regions can transition away from oil and gas heating. The wood reserves are enormous. Currently, about 700,000 households heat with wood. Left alone, the existing wood stock would be enough to supply these households with fuels for over 130 years. However, this is just a thought experiment to illustrate the magnitudes of bioenergy. At the moment, wood energy systems are supplied from ongoing wood growth and byproducts of wood processing. For every kilo of wood used, 6 to 10 kilos of byproducts are being generated, which can be utilized for the energy transition. Point 3. Climate protection, value creation and jobs are beneficial side effects of bioenergy. Bioenergy supports the sustainable forest management and maintaining high wood reserves, which is very important in order to be able to achieve the climate goals. Biomass that would otherwise not rot unused can be put into use with wood energy to replace fossil fuels. In Austria, this means that about 13 million tons of fossil carbon per year can remain in the Earth's crust through the use of bioenergy. At the same time, bioenergy ensures that regional jobs are preserved. Value creation in the regions remains high and the population can save on fuel costs. These figures are quite relevant for our economy. Bioenergy secures a turnover of 5 billion euros a year, 30,000 jobs, and cost savings compared to heating oil amount to 500 million euros a year. Austria has become the world market leader in the field of biomass technology. Let's summarize. Bioenergy enables the energy transition in areas that can only be electrified at very high costs or in areas that cannot be electrified at all at the moment. It closes the significant gap between the energy needs of our economy and the supply of volatile energy sources like wind, water and solar. Additionally, it is an important component for sustainable forest management, ensures regional value creation and jobs. But above all, bioenergy provides our households and economy with reliable and affordable energy. The previous episode, What is Bioenergy?, illustrates the kinds of biomass that are available for the energy transition. How much bioenergy do we need and how we can provide it will be the topic of the next episode. We are looking forward to reviews and invite you to leave us a comment, suggestions or questions in the comments or forward it to office@biomasseverband.at. Thank you for watching.